which we are live for this second right now. I'm going to keep this kind of short. Feel like I just gotta go ahead and just talk a little bit about what's going on with the Commanders a couple days before the training camp situation. So let's start off first because there's a lot of talks going on right now with the Terry McLaurin, Scary Terry contracts that's going on. For starters, Jeremy Fowler has put out there to say that they are in talks as far as with the Commanders, Adam Peters, and Terry McLaurin's group. Him and his agent are going to go out there and be talking about this contract. They've been talking about it for the last few days or so. Hey, we want to go ahead and acknowledge that. So, acknowledging that from the jump off the break, let's go ahead and just say this. They're going to go ahead and get to a point to where he's going to be re-signed, guys. We need to stop tripping about it. It's going to be okay. Terry's not going to not be on this team. They already put out saying that they are not trading him. But also, I'm going to go ahead and go on a limb and say this. Jeremy Fowler does not have, and I'm not disrespecting his credentials or anything like that, but nobody knows what's going on behind the scenes when it comes to the signing, intricate details when it comes to this contract and stuff. And that's mainly because the people who I've talked to that actually are everyday people who are there don't even have the information, and they're there every day. So you think that we're going to bypass the beat reporters and just give it to the national pundits? No. You look at the whole entire situation, at what happened with Laramie Tunzel. We knew nothing about that. We didn't even know that he was going to get picked up. Von Miller, we didn't even know he was going to get picked up. Any other person who we didn't even know that Josh Connolly Jr. was gonna get picked up. We automatically assumed we were getting a running back in the draft. So what makes you think that now he has all the information to say like, hey, this is gonna go ahead and what's the name that they're far apart? We don't know. That's exactly what I'm saying. We don't know shit. We don't know nothing about what's going on. All we know is that they're having talks. That's it. And that he's not being traded. And that's a good sign because, I mean, hey, if you really want shit to go down, don't re-sign him. And have him pissed off to the point to where he's holding out or holding in, whichever it be. And yeah, that's going to be a problem. I'm not worried about it. I mean, it's excuse me. At some point, it'll get done. This is my honest prediction. I think that it'll get done by tomorrow. I don't think they want to go ahead and pull up on Tuesday because Adam Peters and Dan Quinn are going to have a press conference on Tuesday when the vets get in for training camp. You do not want a situation where your number one weapon that's not JD5 not be re-signed. This is a situation that you don't want to have. This is not how adults run the show. This is not how a situation like this is to be taken serious. And here's the thing. Even if you get to a point to where, hey, he doesn't get signed right there, I think that it's going to still be at a point to where he's going to be re-signed, but hey, he might be in the first week. Let's say at the very longest, the first week he doesn't get re-signed. And I'm not even worried about it because you still got time. In the first week, they don't even put on the pads. They just they work on their cardio, or how Shanahan used to say it with Albert Hainsworth, his cardiovascular stuff isn't. Anywho, my thing is this: I'm not worried about it. I'm genuinely not worried about this at all. It's nothing to be concerned about. I'm not tripping. Neither should you. He's going to get signed. But this is what we asked for. We asked for an adult to be in the room and make these decisions. Yeah, there's a chance that we don't like the decision. We want this. We want this. And this is why I said the other day, as a fan, yeah, I'm excuse me, I'm yelling from the top of the stands, like, yo, what the fuck is going on? No, we have an adult in the room, so we have to think logic. We have to take our emotions out of it. This is how smart fans handle situations like this. You can be emotional and say all the shit that you want. If we're smart fans and we need to start being smart fans, hey, this is how business works. It's nothing personal. It's business. For those saying that the contract that he is offering is less than $30 million, yeah, that's where you got me fucked up. They better not do that because Terry is worth 30. Me personally, I think Terry is worth, give or take, I could work in between 30 and 33 million. And I'm not giving you, if I'm the GM, I wouldn't be giving you money that's close to Jefferson or anything close to Jamar Chase. Jamar Chase makes 40 million a year. What's his name? Jets makes 35 a year. I'm not giving you anything worth that because, hey, you're a top 10 receiver. You're our guy. But the market does not dictate that. I'm sorry. You're not that good. You're good. You're definitely good. I mean, we want you here, but I don't think that he's worth that much. I think that he's on the road. I think everything is going to work out. I think just give us some time. We have to be patient. This is how the contracts go. Don't trip. We're going to be fine. I'm not worried. Neither should you. So as we go ahead and go on to the next topic, I want to make this abundantly clear. I don't fuck with Trump. I'm not going to make this a political thing. It's how he can, but I am going to say this. I don't like fascism. And I'm just going to go ahead and say this. The way that Trump is coming out here telling the commanders that they have to change their name, dude, you have to worry about the whole fucking country first before you start dictating how we should be holding out our franchises. I just said this in the other day with Rico from Street Scores. He's one of the worst owners himself. This dude bought a team, the USFL, at the time in the 80s, going ahead and buying a team, the New Jersey Generals, for $9 million. $9 million in 1983. $9 million in 1983 is the equivalent. I'm spitballing. I may be wrong. What is it? About 30 mil at that point. And then he lost the settlement that from a lawsuit, and he only got $4 back. Not 400, not 4,000, 4 million or whatever. $4. He should be the last person talking about somebody else's business. He's the last person that we need to be talking about as far as anything that comes anywhere close to any business. He's fucking up the economy right now. I'm not going to go ahead and get into any shit as far as like political shit with anybody right now. I don't have the mental capacity to deal with that type of shit. He's already fucking up a lot of things. The last thing we need to do is listen to somebody like Trump. Because guess what, everybody? When Daniel Snyder, the guy that you hate just as much, it doesn't matter which side of the color you stand on, whether it be Democrat or Republic, whatever. We all hated Daniel Snyder. And at one point, when Daniel Snyder was owning the team and he was actually running this fucking franchise into the ground, he kept the name. And guess what else happened? All the sponsorships pulled. We don't want nothing to do with you. FedEx, we don't want nothing to do with you. What's the name? They weren't even selling the products of any apparel, any merchandise, anything with the word Redskins on it. I have no emotional ties to the name anymore. And I grew up on this team. I was 6 years old when we last won the Super Bowl. I didn't start watching this team until I was in 7th grade. I have no emotional ties to a name because at the end of the day, I am a Wizards fan and I'm still a Wizards fan. I hate the word, the Wizards. I wanted the Bullets. Guess what? The Bullets ain't here no more. Get over it. I'm addicted to Washington winning football games, basketball games, baseball games, hockey games. That's why I tell my son every single time, yeah, you have a choice to be a sports fan, but your choices are limited. Nationals, Wizards, Commanders, Capitals. Yeah, I say this to my son. Because at the end of the day, the main thing is winning. I could give a fuck about a name. They were losing when I was watching this team. I didn't grow. Any person who's around my age, who's watching football around my age, we were not worried about a fucking name. We don't care. Guys, we have to get to the mindset of like people who were watching this team for years and years and years. Hey, guys, congratulations. You were there to watch the great years, the glory years. We missed out on that. Let's build on something new. You're not getting the fucking name back. Because the second that you may put the name back there, hey, it's gonna happen right there. And then every single sponsorship is gonna fucking drop. We don't want no ties to this. Financially is not a good idea. Let it die. Just let it go. Hell, the ownership, was Josh Harris just came over there and just brought you back these fucking uniforms. That's the closest that he's ever going to be able to get back to the Redskins. Let it die. You can sit there and try to bring up any data that says anything about, hey, this is what this tribe felt about the name. Fuck that. We're not doing it anymore. Let it go. Let it die. It's over. It's not coming back. If you don't want to root for this fucking team, then so be it. Deuces. Bye. See you later. Let it go. We are trying to win a Super Bowl. I'm more so concerned about Eagles fans right now with the shit talking that they're dealing with than worrying about a fucking name. We should be worried about battling the Eagles, the Rams, the Cowboys, the Packers, any other fucking team who's in a contention with trying to win games. That's what we need to be worried about, not no fucking name. I miss the old days. Yeah, that was cool. My old days was like 98, 99. 98. I'm sorry, no, 97 was when I started watching it. 97, we went 8-7-1. It's the first year I ever went to a football game, the very first time. I'll never forget it. It was the Redskins versus the Lions. My dad took me to the game. I saw Barry Sanders playing. This was the year that he won. He got his 2,000 yards and everything. And we beat the shit out of them 30-7. That 7 was Barry Sanders running up the sideline, getting a touchdown. We beat the shit out of them. That's when I fell in love with this team. Since that day, I have very rarely missed a game. 8-7-1 was the year that I saw. The very next year, 0-7. We started off the season 0-7. Then I watched this team go 6-10. Where's the winning at? Because we didn't go to the playoffs those first 2 years. I didn't witness that. I have no emotional ties to that shit. I don't. Let it die. 99. We finally get to the playoffs. And what do we do the following year? After I honestly thought that we were going to the Super Bowl that year. What happened the following year? We signed old-ass players, and we didn't do shit. We didn't go to the playoffs. In fact, we crashed and burned down the stretch. The next time that we would even sniff a playoffs or even get close to it was 2005. I was already out of high school for 2 years. We came over there. I was at the Eagles game when we went to Philly, and Sean Taylor got to pick up the what's the name, the football for the touchdown, fumble to ice the game. My very first time, I'm sorry, my second time in 5 years watching a playoff game. We won our playoff game. And I didn't watch any winning football for the next 20-something odd years. The last time that we actually won something in the playoffs was 2005. Yeah, we went to the playoffs a couple other times, but we didn't do shit with it. My time as a Redskin fan has never been really that good for me. I'm sorry I missed that. Us missing out on it doesn't have emotional ties to the name. I'm sorry. I don't give a shit. I care about winning. I care about the fucking parades. I care about going ahead and seeing what's the name, when the Capitals won the Stanley Cup. I had the best time of my life that day. Me and my boy Buddy. That's his nickname. But we was out there, had a what's the name? Ovi's the GOAT, Crosby's a Swallows. We had our sign out there saying that, yeah, we were childish as fuck. But that's the first time we actually got to witness winning a championship. The very next year, we saw the Nationals win the World Series. The time before that, where I actually witnessed the actual championship, the Maryland Terrapins in 2002. I never witnessed anything winning with this team. So the emotional ties to a name, I don't give a shit about it. I'm done with it. I don't care. And I'll be goddamn if a motherfucker who's a racist or a fascist who fucks up businesses and shit is worried about us changing a name. First things first, we can't even fucking do that because you got to let the team have the name for 5 years. It's not happening. Go back to wherever it is the fuck you go back to the White House and fuck up the economy like you've been doing the last something odd years before you got the fucking job now. Like I said, I'm not making this thing political. I'm saying stay in your fucking lane. And you're not even good in your lane that you're in. Let the name fucking die, guys. It's not coming back. And if you don't want the fucking, if you're hell bent on us just going ahead, oh, the name needs to change and all of those stuff. Look, the name is not fucking coming back. It's over with. Let it die. Let it go. If you don't want to fucking be around for that shit no more because the name changed, then bye. Deuces. See ya. Don't let the doorknob hit you where the good Lord splits you. It's over. Let it die. Just like this, I said I wasn't even. I'm up at fucking 18 minutes talking about this fucking name change shit. I do want to go ahead and talk about some good news on this thing right here. We did have a situation going on with 2 years ago today. Josh Harris and the Harris Ownership Group, aka the Hogs, bought the team for $6.03 billion. So yeah, that was something, and we've seen what he's done in the last 2 years. Brought a broken broken fan base, and everything that we could possibly want in a franchise to come back and just be better. Josh Harris, thank you. The ownership group, Mitchell Rails, Magic Johnson, any other person who I forgot the name that has anything to do with this franchise getting back to where it needs to be. Thank you, sir. You've done wonders in 2 years. You went further in 2 years than that dweeb Daniel Snyder has gone in the last 20 plus years. Thank you. You've done wonders with this team. We've actually gone and we didn't have a good year the first year, but hey, we saw that you were trying to turn something around. You said that Daniel Snyder has always been the person to go ahead and say, I don't need a fucking GM because I know what to do. I'm hiring the people, and then I'm going into the draft room and telling them to pick this person because my son went to school with him. Yeah, gone are the days of that shit. Gone are the days of just buddies, golf buddies, and yes men going in and doing the job. We finally have somebody who actually goes in and knows what the fuck they do. He hired the people to go ahead. If you look at any of the jobs where he's been in ownership, the Jersey Devils, the Pennsylvania, what's the name, the Philly 76ers. He gets the money. He pays for whatever the GMs ask him to do. He lets them go and do their job. He doesn't meddle along. He goes and deal with the ownership shit. Making sure the ticket prices are good, making sure that deals are being done to go ahead and get a new stadium, getting deals to go ahead and do this, that, and the third. Not anything to do with the roster. That's what GMs are there for, to go ahead and do the job right. And he's done that. He's hired the best available person with Adam Peters. Adam Peters, even when we were saying like, hey, oh man, we got Adam Peters. What do we find? What did he do next up? He wanted to go and hire some coaches and everything. We second guessed the coaching. What happened? Dan Quinn should have been coach of the year last year. Sure, he got beat out, but he was a finalist for it. And I mean, and we looking at it like, oh, well, this motherfucker know what he doing. We was out there saying that some of us was out there, and I'll be the first one to say it. Some of us was out there saying that we want Caleb Williams. Some of us were going out there saying, I think I want Jane Daniels. Homeboy that's in what's the name of it? Homeboy that's over in what's the name of it? What's the name of it? The Patriots. Whoever's I can't remember his name right now. His name is eluding me, so sorry about that. Some of us wanted him. And then when I finally actually went ahead and looked up some of the information on Jayden Daniels, I was like, oh damn, well, I mean, apparently he knows what the fuck he's doing. So I mean, so my whole entire take on that is just ending this, the finishing up around here, because I didn't plan on being on here for 20 plus minutes. Thank you, Josh Harris, for buying the team. Thank you for every single thing, because you restored my fandom. You put adults in the room to go ahead and actually run this team, and we appreciate that, man. I genuinely do. I love it. I love what we're doing. I feel like we're in the right space to go ahead and get this shit done. Yeah, this isn't the way that we want. I mean, we want Terry to be signed now. Guess what? That's not how good businessmen do this shit. They don't just sign them just to sign them. They got to negotiate. That's the reason why the name is Negotiate. I start here, you start here, we meet in the common ground. That's what it is. Yeah, we may not like some of the shit that goes down, but hey, this is how adults handle the situation. We don't have fucking dweebs running around saying, oh, give him whatever it is that he wants. No, that's not how it works. You look at the whole situation with Riverboat Ron. Him having all these guys who he doesn't know how to draft. He didn't know how to draft. The last 4 draft picks in the first round, we let them go. Chase, bust. What's his name? Davis, bust. What's his name? Emmanuel, bust. Dude, like every single one, like out of 30 of those fucking picks that he made, only one of them that I could think of offhand, and that's our safety, is here. I'm sorry, I'm just not looking at the roster right now. That's the only thing that we can honestly say. We had to redo the whole entire roster. You saw when David Aldridge came and asked Adam Peters when he was when he got to this team. He asked him, "What did you think about the roster?" Huh, yeah, that's literally the answer that he gave. Go back and look at the footage. He literally is sitting there like he had that pregnant pause. He was like, "Well, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and evaluate the roster." People are saying that, oh, we got the oldest roster. Hey, well, we got a mixture. And if you want to go ahead and like okay, so us signing Von Miller, okay, cool. If you want to say like, oh, we got somebody, oh, well, who else was out there? Riddle me that. If you want to go ahead and say like, oh, we had old ass players, who else is available? Because those guys who are the premier guys, they're not available. We have so many holes on this team to fix. And we have Jaden Daniels to go ahead and thank for getting us to an NFC championship. But he can't do this whole entire thing on his own. The fact that he actually got to the NFC championship, the way that he carried this team, that was amazing in itself. You look at the roster right now. Yeah, you got a good few pieces. But some of those pieces from last year's draft needs to show up. Ben Sinnott, I need you to show up. What's his name? The defensive tackle. I'm sorry, guys. I don't have my notes here. It's just going off the rip. He wasn't busting. He played pretty good, but he wasn't the one guy that was like, oh my God, we need to go ahead and resign. He balled the fuck out. He had a good few games here and there. We need him to show us why he should have been picked in the first round, and we got him in the second. So let's go ahead and see what's going on with this guy. Let's see what's going on with Kane Madrano when we drafted him in the fifth round. I'm sorry, the sixth round. Is he going to do anything? Ja'Cory Crosby-Merritt, is he going to do anything? Jalen Lane, is he going to be doing anything? Josh Connolly, I honestly believe that I think he could be a premier tackle later on down the line. But he needs to show me, like, hey, he could play with the big boys. He was projected to be 10. We got him at 28, 29. Let's see what he can do. I have faith in this team to go ahead and do things, but at the same time, I am a broken fan. I want to see this team do good. I'm not going to sit there and say, oh, we're going to the Super Bowl, because we don't know what can happen. You can go ahead and win a Super Bowl, and then you have a situation. You could go to a NFC championship, and then the very next year, somebody could get hurt. Something else happens. So we have to go ahead and actually do our due diligence and try to get ourselves. Now, here's the thing. You look at a team like us last year. We won 12 games. There's a good chance we don't win 12 games, but we win 10. But we're playing better football. We're beating teams that we shouldn't be winning with. We shouldn't be winning against. Where people were thinking like, oh, they're playing the Chiefs this year. Well, let's say we beat the Chiefs. We go ahead and actually win a lot of games. We beat Denver, but we lose to fucking what's the name? The Raiders. That's a loss. I mean, but at the same time, we're beating the teams that we need to be beating. So my thing is this: I genuinely feel like we are in the right place to do something. My fandom will sit there and have me going, "Oh, we winning 14 games this year." No, my logical thinking is saying, "Hey, we could possibly win 10 or 11 games this year," because Jaden is that good. And I really feel like if we put the guys in place, we can actually do some damage out here. I'm not going to come over here. Even when I talk about the Eagles, the Cowboys, the Giants, I'm coming from an actual logical standpoint. I'm not coming at this from a fan standpoint. My fandom will come over there and tell you that all these fucking teams sucks. The Commanders are going to win the Super Bowl. But when I walk on here, I want you guys to learn something. I want you guys to feel like you got somebody who knows what the fuck he's talking about. I've preached that since day one. Now, I've been rambling for fucking 30 minutes. Way longer than what I said I was going to do. To the people who came in here and watched me live, I appreciate you. Thank you for stopping by. I'm gonna try to do some more live stuff soon. Usually, I like the presentation that I usually put together. I don't have it like the other guys out there to go ahead and have all the bells and whistles and everything. But hey, at the same time, I'm just glad that you guys are sticking around. So I appreciate you. I want to tell you guys, be on the lookout tomorrow, because tomorrow, me, the homie, excuse me, John from Ball in the Burgundy, Ed Oliver, Rio Robinson, Juan Gotti, Louis T. We're all gonna be on the homie, ProTech Sports Network tomorrow, talking about the training camp review. So be sure to give every one of those guys a follow. ProTech. I want to say thank him, Tony, for letting me come on and being with these guys. I really appreciate it. So yeah, tomorrow's I'm really looking forward to it, because I always want to collab with all these guys. Like you said, like I said before, I've worked with ProTech, Tony, work with John, so it'll be a pleasure to work with the rest of the Commander Kings. So so be sure to check it out. It's tomorrow at 6:30 p.m. On ProTech. Yeah, man. That's my 31-minute ramble about what's going on. Guys, please like, share, subscribe. We're on our way to 500 subs. As our first goal. Well, actually, technically our second goal, because we reached 100 subscribers. And I really appreciate you guys standing there looking at the show and everything. Appreciate you even staying by, just sitting me talk about all this stuff. Once again, just to end this out, I really feel like Terry McLaurin's going to get signed up by, I say, give or take, Monday. I don't think they're going to walk in there with a deal not done. I say they're going to give Terry 3 years, $31 million a year. I say 31, maybe 32 over the next 3 years. So he's got to get his last contract done before because he's getting older. He's getting 30. Trump talking about the name, killer noise. Worry about fixing the country. You worried about the wrong thing, homie. Josh Harris, thank you for buying the team. We are in a better place mentally. That is going to end it today, guys. So catch you guys tomorrow on ProTech with the rest of the guys. So as we always do, left hand up. Who are we? The Commanders. Peace.